Yo, Tony, you need to get those deliveries done by 5 o'clock or else I'ma shoot you. Are you looking at me? Are you looking at me? You know what happens to punks like you who look at me like that? A gun in the face, that's what happens! Okay, Johanna, that was the best, mafia thing I can do. It's Wednesday, February 10th, and I do not usually dress this way. Although I'd like to point out that I did take into consideration costume. So I tried to use my handkerchief as a tie, and then I had my waistcoat. I could have actually probably unbuttoned this button, and it would have looked more convincing to be a mafia member. But then my tie wouldn't have fit. And I didn't have a fedora, so I apologize, but I figured if I wore my top hat, that would be too, like, dandy English. So, I also didn't turn my gun sideways. I apologize. But I hope that was enough. That's what I think of when I think of mafia. So anyway. Johanna, I don't have a fridge. I can't answer your questions about fridges because I don't have a fridge. I'm nice to the environment like that, but no, it really is because neither me nor my roommate have one, so I don't have it. I do have some oranges and bananas and trail mix that my mom sent me, and my mom and dad sent me for Valentine's Day, which is adorable. Oh, yes, and I was writing something on my post-it note, and I can't actually remember what I was trying to write. I said, your description of, and then I stopped. I think it might have been mafia. Yeah. That one person in that one scene who holds their gun sideways and shoots people isn't really a good description of a mafia member. But I hope you are, you feel better with my portrayal of the other mafia. What does an FYM do? Well, mostly it's like, for like all the freshmen, or we call them first years, but like for all the freshmen, they come a week early for orientation, and the FYMs are kind of like the group, like they lead a group that like 13 to, like 12 to 13 first years are assigned to. So like they're assigned to their FYM group, and then they kind of like, it's a place, so the first year mentors will like drag the first years around and be like, okay, well, you know, if you need someone to have dinner with, like, I'm having dinner this time, like, I can take you guys to these events. This time I'm going into Boston, if you guys want to come with me, I can show you around, that kind of stuff. It's mostly just helping with orientation and making sure that first years feel comfortable at college. At least that's how I see it. I'm pretty sure that's what they do. So yeah, that's what I want to do. That's really, I mean, I don't know, it was supposed to snow, like, a bunch today, and by a bunch, I mean, like, a foot, and then it snowed, like, an inch, and everyone was like, well, that was kind of strange and not as, like, apocalyptic as we were expecting, but, I mean, I can't really complain. My art professor didn't show up to class this morning, but she did give us an assignment anyway, so we did actually have class, just not with her. But aside from that, I don't know, I did laundry yesterday. Oh, I sent Mrs. Hinson an email, because she was my AP bio teacher, and telling her about, you know, like, a comic that I found about Rosalind Franklin, who was, like, totally gypped for, like, DNA double helix thing, totally. Watson and Crick were kind of bastards in that way. But anyway, I found a comic, and I sent her an email about it, and then I also said that, you know, thanks for teaching me AP Bio well, because it's helping me with my bio classes since I'm a bio major. And she replied, like, a really adorable email, and then at the end she was like, it's emails like these that keep me going as a professor, and I was like, oh my god, Miss Henson, that's so cute. Anyway, okay, I gotta peace out. But I'll see Johanna tomorrow and Demi on Friday.